Death row inmate Robert Roberson's testimony before a Texas House committee has been postponed over arguments about him appearing virtually in prison versus in person. The 57-year-old was scheduled to be executed Thursday for the 2002 death of his 2-year-old daughter. Prosecutors allege the child died from shaken baby syndrome, a diagnosis which Roberson's attorneys say is based on flawed science. They maintain she died from severe pneumonia. The Texas Supreme Court granted a stay on Roberson's execution hours before it was set to take place to allow him to respond to a subpoena from a Texas House committee. CBS News national correspondent Nikki Battiste joins us now. Nikki, Roberson's attorneys were saying that due to his autism, he shouldn't be forced to join that hearing via Zoom. What happened with that Monday?
They didn't want him to join via Zoom because of his autistic diagnosis. They say he really needs to be in person. He's been in prison for 21 years. He's never really experienced Zoom on top of the fact that he has been diagnosed with autism. We're still waiting to hear what the final decision will be. There are said to be conversations between the AG's office and these lawmakers. The last we heard, he will not testify in person. Here, he may never testify at all. But one of the chairs of this committee said, if we have to go to the prison to get his testimony, we will. Obviously, that's logistically challenging, and it likely would not be live streamed to the public if that did happen. Lindsay?
Walk us through the Texas 2013 junk science law that Roberson was asked to speak about, and who else spoke in his defense today?
Yeah, that's really the crux of this hearing. This law was designed back in 2013 to basically reevaluate any science that may become outdated over time in a criminal case. For example, DNA evidence. We've all seen it evolve over the years and lead to exoneration. So in this case, we're talking about shaken baby syndrome. There's been a lot of debate about the credibility of shaken baby syndrome used in these criminal cases. So that's really what this is looking at. The first witness was Dr. Phil. He talked about meeting with Robertson in prison. Then we heard from John Grisham, the author who has talked a lot about exonerations and is a part of the Innocence Project. And then for me, the most interesting witness so far today was a juror who was on the original trial of Robert Roberson. And she said, if I knew what I know now, if I knew that, according to his defense, the cause of death was complications from pneumonia for his daughter, Nikki Curtis, I would have voted not guilty. She said there's so much that she knows now that would change her mind.
That is fascinating. So he's still sentenced to die. Do we have any idea of a timeline or what is going to happen going forward?
It's a really good question because we really are in these unprecedented legal waters. The one person we thought had the power to give any sort of clemency delay was Governor Greg Abbott. He hadn't weighed in at all until this morning. He's condemning this subpoena, this move by these lawmakers, saying, I'm the only one that should have this power. And if we grant this subpoena, if we let this go forward, we're essentially rewriting the Constitution. As it stands, according to Texas law, a new execution date could not be set for Robert Roberson from 90 days from the original date, which would be about mid-January, but a lot of question marks. It'll be really interesting to see what happens. Lindsay?
Nikki Battiste, thank you.